Hello, and welcome to the first and hopefully the last episode of Atomic Appetite. You're going to see me cook an internet recipe that I gave absolutely no consideration when I decided to do it. It'll probably give little to no insight on the subject, but it gives me something to do instead of math or entering another fandom. Warning, I really don't care if you do this at home. This is a toga, and no, this is not a frat party, unfortunately. So, what's the point of wearing this? Well, it's comfortable and breezy. Well, actually, the history spans way back to ancient Greece when people used to wear these. Pockets, though. Okay, so the word atom comes from the word atomos, meaning indivisible. A guy named Democritus came up with that. But he's boring. So let's fast forward a frickin' long time. So this is not as breezy and comfortable, but today I am making sugar-free carob chip cookies so my dog can safely join in on the mediocrity. Say, I want cookies. Yeah, you want cookies? Say, I want carob cookies, but they have to have sugar inside them, Mama. Why can't we just go to Petco? Yay. She doesn't like being held. Well, why am I bothering by making this? What am I doing with my life? Not going there, not going there. There was a huge genius that lived from 1856 to 1940 that Miss Kira has a crush on. His name was J.J. Thomson, and in 1897, he changed the views of many a nerd. Yeah, J.J. Thomson! I know you want it, but you're delicious! He was born in Cheetham Hill, Manchester on December 18, 1856. Thomson went to Owens College and then Trinity College, Cambridge 6 years later. The guy was a distinguished physicist, yada da da da. He was even chosen to be professor of the new Cavendish Laboratory when he was only 28. Wah! How does that feel? Highly uninteresting fact, cathode rays are glowing beams of light that follow an electrical discharge in a high vacuum tube. Now, Thomson began to study them in the mid-1890s because what chick magnet doesn't? Later, he took and made a new variation of Jean Perrin's experiment. JJ built a cathode ray with metal cylinders that he connected to an electrometer. Yeah, just gonna keep doing that all day. Yeah, just gonna keep on doing this for a few more minutes. You know, it's pure clove honey, so it's not molasses. So I'll get back to you in maybe like 5-10 minutes.
2 very boring minutes later.
I want you out of there. I have a life, you know. When he passed the rays through this thing, he used a magnet to see if he could bend and change the direction of the charge from the ray. Long story short, the electrometer thing picked up a slightly negative charge. The electrometer couldn't separate the charge from the rays. So my main man here concluded that the charge and the rays were somehow stuck together, just like this egg. Why? After his experiments, Thomson, said, I can see no escape from the conclusion that cathode rays are charges of negative electricity carried by particles of matter. Then he later asked the brutally philosophical question,
what are these particles? The atoms? Or molecules? Or matter in a still finer state of subdivision?
The brother was deep. He later used his new theories about electrons, which he called corpuscles, and designed a new model he called the plum pudding model. For our purposes, it's cookie dough, with chips made of disappointment. The pudding was a big ball of wibbly wobbly protons, with the plums being electrons, all scattered in there. Ball of dough, chips of sadness. Alright, let's shove these slivers of sorrow into the oven. It's not bacon! Yeah, in 1890 he married a certain Miss Rose Paget, who was a researcher at Cavendish. One of the first women admitted there, too. That's about it. Oh, one last thing. Okay, take that. Ew. No. He also had a son named George Paget Thomson, who kind of looks like a government spy from a sci-fi movie. He was actually a really good physicist. So, yeah, that's cool. Alright, bye. Why? Why do I keep doing that? It actually doesn't taste that bad. Oh god.
Okay.
Mom, I need you to not. Down. Get down! Get down!
Okay.
Now, Thompson began studying these in the 19... thought that broke something.
Come here.
Mom! She really likes it, Mom, but you just ruined my video. JJ began...